Starting your business with only $500 or less. I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video how I started my business and went from 0 to 60 within 2 years. I was selling $0 art pieces, not at all, to selling consistent amounts of work, full collections, $10,000 a piece, $5,000, and be able to progress from there. So I wanted to share with you how you can start your business immediately, today, right now, with $500 or less. I actually did mine with a lot less than $500. So it is possible, but let's get started. I don't want to waste any more time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I'm Ashley Ducey, an internationally recognized wood-burning mandala artist, and here on my channel, I share all things positive and uplifting. First off, what is it that you're creating? What is it that you're offering the world? Are you a coach? Are you an artist like I am? What type of product are you selling? Start out small. For me, I started out with just a wood burner and a piece of wood. And that wasn't very expensive at all. $100 wood burner, $15, $20 piece of wood. Started out with smaller pieces. Start out small. What is it that you're creating? Are you doing pen and ink drawings? Are you doing paintings? How can you create and start right now building a foundation of work or a foundation of offerings that's going to provide you some stream of income for not a lot of money? So I want you to be able to identify that, whether it's multiple pieces of work, whether it's multiple offerings. How can you start developing and creating something that you're going to be offering in this business that you're developing? For me, it was creating pieces of artwork. It was buying some pens, buying some paper, creating some prints. So that was all, $100 or less. Bought the pens, made multiple prints, bought a few pieces of wood, $50, bought my wood burner, $100, and just got started. Building a business and doing it for $500 or less is just about getting started. It's about getting creative with how you can start working your magic and creating whatever it is you're planning on putting out there. So just get started on building and creating what it is you're offering for a small amount of money. We want to start out small first, right? And then we'll work our way up. If I would have just put myself in debt and been like, I'm gonna buy these huge pieces of wood, and at the time I was really inexperienced too. As you start developing your business, you're gonna become more and more experienced with whatever it is you're offering. So it's great to start out small just to get your, mouth a little wet, a little bit of, just get your jaws clenched on something. It's good to get started rather than to overwhelm yourself with not only debt, but too big of items that's just gonna overwhelm your energy. So just start out small, and that's my number one. My number two is I kept my day job for stability. For the first year and a half of building my art business, I made the decision to build my business. So you need to make that decision. I said to myself, Ashley, this is exactly what you're gonna be doing. Whether you have a job, you're working towards letting go of that job, you are an artist, and you are going to build this business. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no out. You're burning all your bridges. You're staying on this side of the river. You're going to be an artist. I made no option for myself. And by doing so, I kept that day job as my stability. And I worked towards letting it go. So as I started progressing with my art business, as I started picking up momentum, as I started building more pieces, more clients, getting my work out there in some gallery spaces, it started taking up more of my time. So I eventually started weaning myself off of this full-time job and went more part-time. And I was part-time for a few months to a year. And then I was able to wean myself off altogether. So that's how you really want to approach the situation. And I get asked that a lot. How do you have this dream, but you're working this job you don't like? You start looking at your job as an investor. That's this number two. Look at your job as an investor and as a stability factor for the time being. It's not going to be your job forever. You're just using it to be able to get to your ultimate dream, to be able to give you that time and space. If I would have quit my job immediately and started on my art, it would have put so much pressure on my art, so much pressure on me to be successful in the beginning, and it probably would have killed my career before it even started. So make sure if you're planning on building that successful business, you're keeping a stability factor. You're keeping a stream of income that's reliant and that you can work with for the time being until you can start weaning yourself off because your business is becoming that much more successful. Number 3 is I started building my own website. I started with Squarespace. Right now, my website, www.ashleyhallart.com, is built through Wix, and I built it myself. It's super, super easy. I have multiple friends who are coaches, who do different things like that, who legitimately, you guys, spent $6,000 plus on their websites. I spent $79 buying the website and whatever, and I built my whole entire website. My tips for you for that is to go to a few websites that you really like. Maybe it has clean lines, maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the branding. Go to that website and pick a few options and build your website based off of what it is you see. Build something similar. Maybe don't copy it all together, but build something similar. And for me, I did that. I knew I liked clean lines. I knew I liked this, and this. So I built it really simple, and it took me probably 2 days, and I had a beautiful website that looked like it cost me thousands of dollars. A great other alternative for building your website, obviously Squarespace is great, Wix is great. Those are the two that I've used. I really like Wix. You can also go to different options like Upwork or Fiverr and get a logo made. If you go on my site, you'll see I have a really nice site and it has a really great logo. And I paid $5 for my logo. I know multiple packages of people who have bought logos for $500+. Mine literally costed $5, and I showed him a few options of inspiration, and he gave me a few back, and I picked the winner, and that was it, and I was good to go. So it's really easy to create a website and obviously create business cards. You just create them online and get a pack of 500 for like $50. It's all really, really simple and easy to do. It's just about getting it done and spending a little bit more extra time on doing it yourself. There's no issue there. You're not going to be dropping $6,000. You're going to be creating something for free that's really inexpensive. So I started doing some marketing. That is something that a lot of people hire out for, and eventually if you're successful and you get to that space, definitely do that. But for me, Instagram is something I've always enjoyed. Instagram, Facebook, I started doing a lot more local events, and that's my suggestion definitely, is get out locally. If you want to create a business, it's really important to focus locally. You want to focus locally and then work your way from there. So I started and I made it a point to show up to some local fairs, or maybe for you, it's showing up to different activities or ways that you can start communicating with people in the same type of field as you. So it's getting creative with how you can be more local minded and create connections with people around you. Those connections are going to offer you opportunities with either working with people, purchasing your work, or they're going to offer you the opportunity of people giving you suggestions of where you should take your business, that this person would really enjoy it, that this company would love to feature it. It gives you ideas. It starts giving you more of the availability of the universe to conspire more for you when you can put yourself out there. I started taking Instagram a little more seriously. I started following accounts that were similar to what it was that I wanted to create, and I started basing my social media strategy off of what it was they were doing. I started using the hashtags that they were using. I started posting pictures similar, but obviously my own twist. And then eventually, as my business progressed, it started becoming my own little thing. Oftentimes we start with a structure, we start with something we enjoy, something we like, something that's working for somebody else. And we start there, and it ends up filtering into our own type of twist, our own type of thing that ends up being our own. And that's exactly what happened for me. My Instagram started as a place where I was just showing my art, just showcasing art, and eventually it started to merge with spirituality. It started to merge with all of the law of attraction stuff that I love practicing, and it became my own little thing. So start finding a few Instagrams and pick a few and copy exactly what it is they're doing. You know, maybe not the photos, don't reuse anything, we don't want copyright issues, but start practicing using the hashtags, different techniques that they're using that you are not, to start growing that Instagram following, to start growing that Facebook following. I've gotten multiple clients, not only through Instagram, and I say multiple clients, I mean like most all my clients, and most all my sales. And then I had a $8,000 piece shipped to Australia through my Facebook page. So this stuff works. So definitely use that Instagram, use that social media marketing by basing it off of someone who already has a successful structure. You can start any business with $500 or less. It's about how much time you want to put into it and how much effort you want to put into it as well. You know, oftentimes our dreams are asking us to become something greater than what it is we are right now. It's asking us to gain more knowledge around what it is we're trying to offer the world, and it's also asking us to show up in a different way towards what it is we dream of and what it is we want. When we're getting handouts or people are helping us, that's great. Having people help us is awesome, but maybe we're not in that situation. And obviously you're watching that video because of this. And that's the situation I was in. I didn't have money to spend on my business, but I knew I wanted to start it. And I guess I just wanted to make this video to show you that it's possible. It's just about using these simple ways that I just shared with you to be able to make it accessible and possible for you in manifesting it in your life. And not only manifesting it, but just these are just ways that you can do things for free to create this business that you're looking to create. For me, and just a little background story, I started from zero, and within 2 years I was making $10,000 an art piece. I sold a collection about a year and a half into it for $5,000. You know, I started progressing. And as I progressed, it went from $250 to selling pieces for $500, for $900, for $1,200, for $2,400. You know, it kept going up from there. It's all about the progression. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's about that commitment, that decision you've made to become whatever it is your dream is asking you to become. And when you can show up to that every single day, when you can use that job as your stability, as your thing that's investing in what it is you're actually passionate about, that side job that you want to become your full time, that's when you can see huge results. For me, it happened within 2 and 3 years. And I've grown a greatly successful business with my art. That's some of my art actually behind me. And it's ashleyhullart.com. So go check that out. Go check out some of my work. I have some pieces up for sale as well. These are my tips on how I made it possible to go from $0 to $10,000 an art piece. I'm working on building that up more now without using any money. $500 or less to start your business. You can do it. And now is the time, whenever that dream comes true and that dream comes into your life and you're asking for it and you want it and you know this is it, it's time to start right now. Don't look at your outer experiences. Choose to commit to it right now and start making it possible right now. Use the tips that I just shared with you. My name is Ashley. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Comment down below the dream that you're looking to create in your life right now. I would love to know. I'd also love to know if you have any further questions, anything I could talk about to kind of further share about this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hi you guys, thanks so much for watching my video. My name is Ashley Ducey, and today I wanted to offer you, for being a part of my channel, I just wanted to offer you the opportunity to download my free gift. It's an absolutely free, no strings attached gift, and it's an incredible experience I created with my husband, Jake Ducey, a few years ago. We were really struggling financially. I was working 60+ hours a week, driving 2+ hours a day in traffic, and I really wasn't on purpose in my life. I wasn't stimulated, I wasn't excited, I wasn't happy about where I was going and the direction I was headed. So we made some shifts in our daily routines. We started reprogramming our subconscious mind, which really allowed us to capitalize off of our energy and our superpower to attract whatever it is we wanted in our life. Once we were able to change that subconscious program, we were able to see serious results in our life. Not only am I an artist making over $10,000 an art piece now, but I live life on my terms. And it was all thanks to this amazing program that I created with my husband husband, and we created it for you to be able to have the super highway into attracting and reprogramming that subconscious mind. When we reprogram our subconscious patterns that are inhibiting us, it allows us the opportunity to attract miracles, to align with our highest vision and the goals and the dreams we have in store for not only our now, but our future as well. It draws all of that into this experience, and it releases the subconscious programs not serving you any longer. So make sure you download that free gift right there, that link below. It's totally free trial on me to you as a special gift for being here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more videos headed your way. I hope you enjoy that Second Mind program, and I'll see you guys on the next video.